Chelsea fans want Neymar. It's an interesting topic that we need to get into definitely. And Arsenal are currently beating Leeds. But you know what that means for Chelsea when we play them next. Let's get into it, people.
Hello guys, subscribe to WorldWideChels.
I would watch us. WorldWideChels.
Subscribe to WorldWideChels.
Thank you for your support.
Yes, people, welcome to another video of mine. Second video in like 24 hours. We're going to be bringing you guys up to date with all the latest Chelsea news, as well as doing streams with the panelists, of course. But as I said in the intro, when we speak about Neymar to Chelsea, some fans really want this guy. Some fans don't want him at this club. What do you guys think? Do you want him at the club, and why? Let me know in the comments down below. We're going to be speaking about Arsenal winning against Leeds currently. They should most likely win. The momentum's everything's going their way right now, and it will be such an embarrassment if Arsenal finish on top of Chelsea. And then you got Tottenham, who took a draw against Liverpool, and if they beat Arsenal and we lose or drop points against Leeds, that makes the final two games very, very scary. So, guys, we're going to get into everything. If you guys can, you want to support the channel, please smash that like button as it helps out the channel. Subscribe if you're new here, hit the notification, tune in daily, and comment down below your thoughts and opinions. It's also going to be a podcast coming out from Jesters and Alfred, episode 102, I believe, very soon today as well, on Sunday, 8th of May. But listen, let's get into it. Neymar to Chelsea, people. Yes or no? Now, obviously, this guy is very, very talented, but we all complain about attitude in this dressing room. That is someone that we do not want at this dressing room. Of course, on his day, he's world class. As you can see, under Tuchel, we had an amazing stats: 67 games, 51 goals, 32 assists under Thomas Tuchel. So I can understand why people are saying, you know what, Tuchel could bring the best out of Neymar, of course. But as you know, he signed a new deal last year until 2025. We are expected to make big signings, which will be on tomorrow's video. But I really wanted to talk about Neymar very quickly. Um, yeah, listen, he's so talented. Okay, he's a special player on his day. The dribbles, the skills, you want to see that basically. Some people say Hudson Odoi was meant to be that guy at Chelsea. No, I'm joking. But you know what I mean. Neymar is a very, very talented player. Okay, but in terms of consistency that we've seen over the years, I don't know about that hunger if it's there. Obviously, under new ownership, we wouldn't be getting rid of certain players and bringing in certain players. We're linked with Dembele. Now we're hearing Chelsea fans make the noise about Neymar to Chelsea. Now, of course, no journalist has come out saying Neymar to Chelsea. I want to make that very clear so far. Things could change, of course. We could see news come out about it. But right now, Chelsea fans are saying they want Neymar. They want that big signing under Todd Bowley to come in at this football club very soon. So, guys, let me know what you think. It'll be interesting to see how he would fit under Thomas Tuchel under what formation. But on serious level now, guys, there's some stuff that when you talk about, especially the league, is looking quite bad. Obviously, we're still in the main driving seat. We are on 67 points in third place. Arsenal on 66, currently beating Leeds 2-0. And you got Tottenham that took a draw against Liverpool yesterday on 62. Now, of course, it is on our hands. We play Leeds on Wednesday, and Leeds are getting absolutely destroyed right now. But as we know, people, charity tax FC is real. We let these clubs turn into prime Barca 2010, 11, 12, whatever it is. Okay, prime Barca, people. This is where it gets really, really difficult for Chelsea fans, and questions will have to be asked of the players, especially if we do not get a positive result. Maybe a draw might be okay. Let me see. If we had a draw 68 and then Tottenham beat Arsenal, now that's still bad as well, actually. Listen, it's not looking good for Chelsea fans. If we win, we're in the driving seat. We don't need to worry anymore. Maybe Arsenal could beat Tottenham, but I think North London derby, Tottenham in front of their fans, they would put a statement out there. They are in decent form as well, or maybe not. They got a couple draws recently, but when you got Son and Kane on their day, and I'm sure against Arsenal they would turn up. We shall see what happens. Arsenal on a 3-win streak currently as well. It's worrying times, people. It's worrying times. I saw today as well, um, Chelsea fans talking about what's the difference between Lampard and Tuchel. Now, of course, I saw one guy, nice guy, Kenneth, if you know him. He, used to tweet certain racist stuff back in the days. I think it was back in 2015, 16. But people forget, and you still have a voice on these platforms. Now you can go send this to him; it's not a problem. But when you question whether what has Tuchel done compared to Lampard, obviously the win percentage isn't massively different. I totally understand that, but we've been through a very, very difficult season. We've had the pandemic, we've had the injuries, we've had players let us down, we had players, playing for different contracts to join other clubs. We've got Rudiger, we've got Christensen, we've got Aspi not in the mindset. Then we have players like Barkley and stuff that haven't, really been featuring as well. So overall, in the entire squad, we have problems left, right, centre. Now, in recent weeks, Tuchel has made questionable decisions on the pitch, whether it's late subs that he's done since he has joined. But in terms of bringing on players like Saw, it's a big, big question mark. I will never be Tuchel out. This guy won us Champions League. There are problems within this squad that need to be gone. He's called out the board as well, saying the scouting and the stuff has to be a lot better in decision making. We are still waiting for these things to happen in this squad until we give him the opportunity, get him certain players that he wants, then make a judgment on him. That's when I'm all cool with it. But right now, if you're saying Tuchel out, you have to slap yourself on the face because you have no brain. If you're saying Lampard, these are the guys, okay. I'm not saying all match going fans. Some match going fans come out and say if Lampard was to get relegated with Chelsea, they will be fine with it and it's okay because it's proper Chelsea. That is facts, what I've seen from these guys on social media. Now we're getting questions because Tuchel obviously is under pressure to get this top four when we should have been clear daylight. You see Rory Jennings say certain things, and you think, I question it, and I put it on Twitter, I put it on YouTube, and I question it, saying, why is he saying this now? Now, obviously, YouTubers do clicks. I get that, okay, but when you have other YouTubers ask you why you question it, how do you know it's Tuchel out? You just have to know his experience in the past. That since Sorry days, when Sorry was doing okay, he was calling it out. But when we were winning certain games with Sorry at the start of the season and at the top, he was saying he's absolutely brilliant. Like people just change their opinions very quickly. And I get you can change your opinion, but it's reactionary most of the time because it happens so instant and it doesn't make sense. So if you're questioning Tuchel without judging the situation, I get it. Chalobah, that one is questionable. Like, why is he being dropped? Why is he not playing? Why is he, why is he playing Saar there? That's a fair question, people. Why is he not getting that treatment in terms of getting a chance? Because he can't be worse than players like Aspi. Aspi plays every single game, and it's time for him to go. He's declining like Ivanovic in his final season at Chelsea because it was embarrassing to watch. And he's won everything and he should end on a high. But if his man's in Barcelona, let him go, man. Let him go, people. But in terms of Tuchel, we've got comparisons to Frank Lampard, the guy that's struggling with Everton. We let him win like the other week. Um, and sometimes I feel like, yeah, I wish Everton get relegated because of this. Like, I genuinely hope Everton, our bogey team, because we do struggle there at Goodison Park. I hope they get relegated just to see the meltdown from certain Chelsea fans. Personally, that's what I want to see. But yeah, I want to make a quick video. It's basically so silly to see people questioning about Lampard against Tuchel. What's the difference? What have we improved? We know we haven't improved. I told you guys, me and Kazilla said at the start of the season, your expectations for this squad is so high, it's absolute stupid. I don't care if we were first once. When you're in form, when you got the confidence, it's about consistency. We do not have that in this squad, people. We are a cup competition team. We win trophies in the cups, of course, but when it comes to league, we have been struggling for fourth, fifth, third. Every single year, we are fighting for these positions. We were lucky to get top four last season because Tottenham won against Leicester. Leicester bottled it, people. That's all. That's the only reason why we got top four. So I want to make sure people understand the context because we keep dropping silly points, and it's expected. As I said, when we were doing the draws, we were doing good in those games. We were creative. We should have won those games easily. Players let us down on a chance, but now our defense just turns off. I remember when we drew or we started winning, we never conceded goals, my friends. We were saying we had a perfect defense, absolute brilliant defense. Mendy this, Mendy that, Silva at the back, Rudiger, all that stuff, and suddenly we concede goals left, right, centre, like we're back in sorry days, Lampard days, where we take the lead, come out at half time and concede. That's where we are, people. Until we get rid of these players, I can't tell you every single one of these players, but not one of them, maybe except Silva, Kovacic, Kante. Listen, Kante doesn't have to play every single game, but as long as Kante's in the dressing room, that's more important for me. So you got Kante, Kovacic, Thiago Silva, Mendy most likely, but he does need to improve because in recent games he's been absolutely shocking with some of the choices that he's made. Who else we got? Havertz is a difficult one because I know he's got the potential to do well, and he's had to come in as a striker to fill in for Lukaku's stupid interview that he done during the season. Now they're equal in goals, I get that, but it's difficult when you see players that I watched Pulisic's, for example, his performance, and he done really, really well. People like he was on the ball, he drove, like he done everything. But when you see the final choice making, where he's passing or hold up the play or passing back, it's very frustrating to see people. You got Werner, I told you, he makes amazing runs. He gets the ball, doesn't look up, just hits it with a weak left foot, 1 mile per hour, and you think, what are you doing? Like it's just a waste of time. So none of these players are good enough for Chelsea Football Club, and until we realize this, we're going to be in the same cycle again, where we do well in certain months and then just disappear. But until we realize that this is the bigger problem than Thomas Tuchel, changing managers every single time, I'm hoping we have some ownership, reassurance with the manager to give him that freedom to get the players that he wants, to sell the players that he doesn't want, and that's going to be the next video that comes out on Monday, people. Which we need to get into as well. So, guys, I really hope you enjoyed this video. Top four is going to be a very, very difficult one. It's going to be interesting to see what Chelsea Football Club do on, I think it's Wednesday against Leeds, and I think we're away. And I just hope we don't lose, man. And even a draw might be worrying because if Tottenham beat Arsenal, then it goes to the final two games. Now, obviously, Newcastle got Arsenal on the weekend, but we got the cup final, so it's not looking good, people, man. But I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to see more videos like this, let us know in the comments, and stay safe, stay well, and have a lovely weekend, man. Peace.